Oh, bet. All right.
So you got what you wanted, right? You wanted to play more man coverage. You wanted to, be mixing it up more with the bigger receivers, and you delivered. You guys got a lot of passes defended, and they did score any touchdowns. So what do you say about that?
I mean, I feel like we just found our identity as a defensive group. On the back end, I feel like we just found our identity. We found something that worked for us, and we're sticking to that. So I feel like we just got to continue to do what worked for us, regardless of what the opponent doing.
Did it feel like that you proved something to Donnie?
Did I prove something, or just the back end period?
The team.
I mean,
that if you play that way, then it works effectively for you guys.
I mean, I wouldn't say that like we impressed him or something like that. Cause I mean, I feel like he know that we could have played man from the jump. But as a D coordinator, you got things that you want to do and what you feel like work. So when you calling plays to your secondary skill sets and what they can do, what they do well, I mean, you see the results.
The aggressiveness obviously worked.
Yeah, we got to be the most physical team. Most physical team always win.
Kind of seemed like a dream matchup for you against, kind of receivers that can challenge you in the length department, are taller. You think you did a pretty good job defending the catch point and all that?
Most definitely. I mean, when it comes down to receivers and different sizes and different skill sets, the bigger guys, it's always a good matchup. But yeah, it was a good matchup. I feel like I did good. I played good. I played well. Executed the plays. Did my job well. So yeah, that was good.
You think you almost had that pick when the ball was kind of at his hip?
I mean, yeah, I feel like if I was just split second earlier.
Yeah.
Like a split second early. But I was in man coverage. I couldn't look back at the quarterback. I had to look at him. So I'm watching him to see when the ball came. So I'm just reacting on him, for real.
How's the defense build? Obviously, a solid performance like that, but all three levels. But how do you guys build off that coming into Colorado?
Just continue to dominate each day. Take it one day at a time, and don't get too big, don't get too small. Just stay level, and just continue to, strive for greatness. Dominate each day.
How's Colorado's offense differ from Stanford or other teams that you've played?
Colorado, I mean, they like to run the ball more. They run the ball more. They throw it too, don't get me wrong. They got some big guys on the outside. They like to throw the ball at them, jump ball for them to use their side. But I feel like they run the ball more than they pass. So, we just expecting both just going out there to play football.
We asked Kyle something similar. How much input, week to week, do the players have? You said you want to play man coverage, right? I mean, have you talked with any of the coaches at any point before the Stanford game to just say, hey, maybe try this out or anything like that?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm the player, they the coach. I mean, I can say, Coach, I feel like this will work better. But this who's been doing this for the past 10, 15 years, I mean, come on, what it look like. Even though I could be right, but still, I mean, I feel like they open to what we got to say. I do feel like they open to it. I ain't gonna say they just give us the dead ear, but I mean, we can say, Coach, I feel like this might work towards this, and they be like, all right, we'll see what it look like. So, but to answer your question, do we have an input on the whole game plan? No, we don't have an input on the whole game plan, but certain calls and certain plays to certain formations, yeah, we be like, all right, Coach, I think we do this. Because, at the end of the day, they know we the ones who got to go out there and play anyway. So, yeah.
How much of it is Sean's personality versus Herm's personality or style? Because he's talked a lot about being more aggressive on offense and defense in recent weeks. So do you think that it is him sort of putting his own personal stamp on the team has contributed to you guys playing in different ways?
I mean, you got two different guys who run the program two different ways. So, I mean, things going to be different. Coach going to lead it the way he feel like the program need to be ran. And he did come he came in a little different, just trying to, set that standard and see what we lacked at and what we need to improve on. And I feel like that all played into him just laying down his stamp.
Ed talked about sort of the culture in the DB room, at least. So accountability, holding each other accountable, talking about what each other's strengths are, weaknesses. I mean, when did that really start? Was that sort of like from the get-go, or did that sort of get implemented along the way?
That kind of came along the way because, like I said in the previous interview, like we got a lot of new players, and so like we was all still learning to play with each other, and so like if I don't really know you, I don't know how you will feel if I just came down on you like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. You feel me? Like we had to learn each other, play with each other just so we can be able to hold each other accountable and nobody take it personal. So like us changing the culture in the DB room, like this where it started from, accountability. Like I hold you accountable, you hold me accountable. Like I ain't getting my feelings about you getting on me, you ain't getting your feelings about me getting on you. So we making each other better in a way. So yeah, I feel like they're changing the culture. I mean, they're changing the DB room because like that's what it needed. Like it needed to change, and that's where it started from. They're gonna start with us.
Has that sort of been something that's led to you guys' improved performances?
I honestly feel like that's something that played a big part in it, just simply because like it brought us more together. Like we more as a team, we more as a DB group. Like we all on one accord on the back end.
I think the pass rush too, which hit home 4 times last game, helped you guys out there, like on your islands.
Oh yeah, most definitely. When you in man coverage and that pass rush get down, come on now, make my job easy. Yeah, the pass rush, they did good. They gave us some breaks.
You gonna allow me to get your number called for a corner blitz now?
Huh?
You gonna allow me to get your number called for a corner blitz?
I always want to go in there and hit the quarterback, but I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting. When the time comes, it's gonna be right. Yeah, I'm gonna go out there and smack the quarterback.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
Were you surprised that Ed got that call in that situation?
No, I wasn't surprised. I mean, I ain't gonna tell y'all just the whole play, but I wasn't surprised that he got the call. Like, you feel me? Like, it came from his side, and he made a hell of a play. Like, that was a play that needed to be made at the time.